What's good, my guy?
Doing well. Chilling. Happy to be here at Fair Hill.
So, state your name for the people.
So I'm FinaCurk. You know, my government, Aaron Davis. They got my dad's name. Okay, so it's FinaCurk. I also made up like Kirby, because that's the road, like the exit to get to my house. Even though that's not my street, I represent Woodland.
Okay.
Woodland?
What part of DMV is that?
That's Clinton, Maryland. Yes,
Clinton,
sir.
Maryland. Shout out to Clinton, Maryland.
Yes, sir. I'm originally from Northwest though.
From uptown DC.
Yeah, I will like Tyler House.
Oh, okay,
Like
cool.
No Capitol Street, New York Avenue. But I was never outside until I started skating. But then we moved further uptown to like Tacoma Park, on the DC side.
That's dope. You're from DC. Shout out to DC. Went out Maryland.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Maryland. But who is FinaCurk?
FinaCurk, man. FinaCurk, skateboarder, recording artist, just artist in general, people person, humanitarian. You know, I try to look for ways to like bring positivity to the community. Like, for example, I'm part of the DC Wheels, we're a skateboarding charity, and once a year we skate 47 miles through the city, and we donate like however much money we fundraise for charity. So last year we raised like $11,000 in one day for dementia to go to like the research for that. And this year we picked Alzheimer's. I'm gonna be right there. It's a full day. It's real cool. Or even just skateboarding in general, like the art culture. You get to meet so many artists, and so you know, like all my friends are doing like art shows and we got like video premieres or just like concerts. You know, we got rock stars out here.
So let's talk about skating. You love to skate, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You're a skateboarder.
Yeah. So I'm totally skateboarder.
Where you like to skate at traditionally?
Now I would go to Freedom Plaza. You know, in the past like 5 years, and that's always been like the place to go. But so I moved away from the area in 2011, and I moved to Tampa, and I was there until 2017, and I would skate like Skate Park Tampa, or like the Bro Bowl, or just kind of streets where. And then when I came back, I was able to embrace Freedom Plaza downtown DC, because when I was younger, I was intimidated. I was like, oh, like, it's like a legendary spot. Like, you know, I'm still learning kind of thing. So I would skate like Tacoma Park area. But yeah, now, lately, I'm at like, if I'm not at Freedom, then I'll probably be at Shaw Skate Park trying to practice, because like, it's such a good park. Like, you got everything you need. You got like a flat bar with steps, all transition everywhere. Man, you got the A-frame and the hip and the zoom, all the homies are there. So
It's dope. All right, so FinaCurk from Washington, D.C. / Maryland, who's a skater. What are your other interests? I hear you're into music.
well, yes, sir. I make positive music with Jesus Gang, Honcho, Janaya, Cody, Body of Evidence. Shout out Body of Evidence, man. Gospel Go-Go Band. Yeah, I would say I make like gospel hip hop. You know, I want to talk about kind of how I like really like embrace my relationship with Christ, living in Tampa. Like, I think my music career started like 2016. I met Prophetess Amber Walton, or Sister Amber Craig Walton, Amber Walton Craig. Prophetess Amber Walton Craig, and just like when we spoke, you know, she like prayed for like the well-being of like my career, and I just wanted to like after I met her, I thought about how the songs that she played, like the songs she had made when I got home and I listened to them, they like super inspiring. And I went back to where I met her and started going from there. Like, and then I would just get inspired. Like when I hear like a sermon or something, I try to write down what I remember to keep it going. And just the music career kind of went from there. Like, I would meet people and just get inspired, like collaborate. You know.
That's super cool. So let's get back to your skating for a minute.
Okay.
So you're sponsored by a few people.
Yes, sir.
How many people are you sponsored by? And if you don't mind, name your sponsors.
Okay, all right. Most recent sponsors, yes, Young Educated Street, and check us out. Got the clothing brand, got the best trucker hat. see. Um, say DGK, shout out DGK Skateboards. So this neat shirt, so dope. Brackish Waters, of course, Brackish Waters Skate Shop at the National Harbor. Then come through, check us out. We got boards, we got longboards. We're into surf and snow. Like we can even sharpen your ski or your snowboard if you need to. Put a whole complete board together. Shout out Aaron's brand, and so they supply like parts of my board, like the bearings. We got Sparrow bearings. We got Midnight Hardware. We got delivery grip tape. We got riser pads, like shark pads, BB risers. Shout out to New Balance. New Balance pack came in the mail today. We celebrating right now. It's actually a celebration. It's a movie at the moment. Part coming soon. Let's see.
You went on tour skating, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. We just got back from New York.
How was that?
Visiting the border. That was so cool. The competition itself. Like, I love to be in that environment when everyone's really like want to do their best, because it's like you gotta land. So motivating. So Fina was there. She placed. Let's see. Shout out to Deja. She competed from Brackish. Who else was there? My man Tyson, he didn't compete, but Tyson Peterson was there. The local homie Brandon Johnson was shredding. And Katie shut it down. I think he's the only person that he has like repetitive highlight reel from skating the rail. He got like this huge double set hand rail. There's so many homies.
So you released some music recently.
Andreas, oh my bad.
Tell us about the music you released
Yes, sir.
recently.
I think my most recent is called Full Pop, and that was like 4 tracks. I think kind of just like had a fit a theme going. Like I was in like creative mode after I dropped. They tried to hack the kid. Like, be careful out there on Instagram, man. Like random people trying to ask you for codes and send them that code. Like,
So you got hacked?
I got hacked. Yeah, they took my Instagram. And I had I think like 2,000 followers, or just about. And it was really just engaging people, like meeting people and traveling with,
So someone slid in your DM and
slid in the DM, and there was like, yo, if you text me this phone number or like this code, then I can get into my old account and something like that. And I'm scrolling after I texted it to them, and then like it's like, you've been logged out. And then checking getting emails and things like this account backup's been set. And I'm like, oh man.
that had to be crazy.
It got worse than that, because like then they're asking people for money. They're like, can you give me like $50 or something, like cash app, because my cousin needs grocery money.
I had to come to guys in my Instagram's crazy place right now, man.
Yeah, so we gotta watch out with that.
Is that strictly where you like to market yourself, on Instagram?
I'm mostly on Instagram and like YouTube.
So shout out your handles right now.
All right, you can find me at IMFinaCurk. That's FinaCurk. And then on YouTube and kind of all streaming platforms, just FinaCurk. Type in, you're gonna see me skateboarding. You're gonna see I got about 2 music videos working on building that. Got like maybe 50 songs out. Lots of projects. I think like 7 different projects.
You're on all streaming platforms?
Yes, sir. Like even
And they can
Deezer,
find you as I'm FinaCurk on all streaming platforms?
or just FinaCurk.
FinaCurk.
Yes, sir.
Spell it out for them.
So it's FinaCurk.
My man FinaCurk.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I wanted to make it like a name, like instead of like the 2 words, the phrase.
And you're like the exclusive first interview here at DMV Buzzin. So like,
Wow! Shout out DMV Buzzin. And thanks for tuning in. Tell everybody, let them know, man. We keep it unbiased. Bringing the good news. If you don't know, it's because the DMV Buzzin, like, we don't follow all the nonsense trends. Like, we're really getting down to like the real, like, making like progress, like making steps, and building, being productive out here in the city. All love. It's all love.